Welcome to the Breath of the Wild. Good graphics edition. Powered by mystery technologies that I don't know if I can disclose on Twitch here. Guess I can go ahead and pop this over to... Oh, actually, no, I'll leave that on for now. The capture technology I'm using here does not play nice with alt-tabbing, so please bear with me while I get my affairs in order here.
All right, here for the ass graphics.
Sorry, I'm just like spamming links everywhere before I can start doing stuff with this link over here. There, okay, that should be good. All right, now hit this button and voila. Nope. The fucking... Okay, no, there it is. I thought the capture went away as soon as I tabbed back over, but it seems to be working. So, yeah, this is Breath of the Wild. What Breath of the Wild would look like if it was on a real console.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Get shit on Wii U.
I haven't played this since launch. Like, I don't think I played this after, like, maybe April or June of that year. So it's kind of just me coming back here for the first time here.
Yeah, me neither. I did the one playthrough when it came out, and that's it. I might play it again someday. I know it wouldn't recapture the magic. Like, I played it so much that I basically know the world.
So I never actually fully finished it. I did 2 of the beasts. I never did the Goron zone or I guess I never finished the Garuda zone either. So I got that to look forward to, I guess.
See, let me turn on some music for myself. This game doesn't have much in the way of music that I'm missing out on.
Yeah, it's got some piano notes here and there. That's about it.
So you running any sick-ass mods?
No, this is pretty much just like the base game, Ring and Cemu.
Yeah.
I mean, I did download the DLC, so that's somewhere over here.
Yeah.
But we got Mac controls Apple. Printer, I thought. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go take me whatever you please. So, when was the last time you had a succulent treat?
Oh man, I mean, I have treats all the time, but it's hard to think of which ones qualify as succulent. I guess is a pear a succulent treat? Because I eat a pear like every day.
I think that counts. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So let's say yesterday then is the last time I had a succulent treat.
Excellent. I had some waffles earlier today. I think those count as succulent. Enough syrup in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I can dig it.
So I almost downloaded Reshade like right before I started the stream, but I couldn't quite get it working the way I wanted it to. So I think I'll do that next time. I found this really good preset settings for Reshade that make it look way better. And apparently they only take like a 1 to 3 FPS hits. So I might actually be able to get that running and still have the game be in 2K. Should be sweet.
Space Return asked, how did the Cemu Wizards get it to be 60 FPS if the Wii U version was locked at 30?
It's a question for the Wizards, man. I have no fucking clue what they did to make this game
I
work, but
mean, who knows? It might have been as simple as changing a 30 to a 60 in a variable somewhere if they programmed it well. Like sometimes you lock something at 30 because you'd rather give people a stable 30 than like 40 to 50 fluctuating constantly. I hope the Breath of the Wild 2 is as good as this one. I hope its world is new enough from this one.
yeah, I'm not really sure what directions they could take it in to make it like a really like worthwhile sequel to this one, but I hope they
Mm-hmm.
can manage it because like I was just thinking this when I was playing this earlier today, but like the systems that they have in place are really cool. Like everything that like everything interacts with everything else in a way that is very surprising for like a fucking Zelda game, right? Like you like just drop fruits next to a
Mm-hmm.
fire and it cooks them, or like you like use metal weapons to make electric currents happen, right? That like all that kind of crazy shit. It's like I don't know. It feels like there's a lot they could do to make something really cool.
Yeah. Pop Tart Cannon asks, "Hey Scrofunk, how's the weather down there?" This question brought to you by the 5'11" gang.
Hmm. Mods, can we get a ban? Thanks.
So is Scrofunk then confirmed 5'10"?
Uh,
Is it 5'10" and a half? You'll have me know.
oh man, I wish. I will not say the numbers of my height out loud on stream, lest I be further bullied. I keep hitting the Dark Souls camera lock on button when I get into a fight, and that's the camera button here, and that is not what I want. That is very rarely what I want. Oh, almost shit's on fire. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Damn. I guess I could read about the buttons, couldn't I? Hmm. Maybe I should. Fucking I. Stop being on fire, Link. These guys are really wrecking my shit.
You need to do well, I guess you're at the beginning of the game, so you can't do like all the cool cheap shit. Like there were so many times where I just killed enemies by like spamming bombs from a distance or something.
There we go.
I got way more joy than one should over just like standing on top of one of their little skull hideouts and just constantly rolling bombs into the eye sockets.
Yeah, clowning on the enemy outpost is pretty fun in this game. Taking this meat.
I haven't played with Cemu much. I've messed a little bit with Smash 4. I was curious to like see what some of the mods looked like and stuff, and just to see what setting it up was like. So I messed around with that, but I haven't actually like really played games in Cemu at all. Might try it if I decide I want to play anything for Wii U again.
Yeah, seeing how well this works really makes me want to like go back and try to play some other stuff that I kind of missed out on the Wii U, like maybe Hyrule Warriors actually. It'd be nice to play that in a console with with 60 FPS as well.
I guess the majority of games were the majority of games on Wii U worth playing are already on Switch.
Hmm. Oh my god. These guys are really good shots with those
Dude.
arrows.
Pop Tart Cannon asks, "What's the hot take on Pokemon Snap 2? Do you have one, Scro?"
Probably not gonna buy it.
Yeah, mine is. I hope it's good. I liked Pokemon Snap, but it was so long ago that like I don't know if the same gameplay style would hold up to me too. Now I should say I haven't. Apparently, there's an actual trailer. I haven't watched it. I just saw a post that said, "Hey, it's coming out on like April 30 or whatever it was."
Hmm.
So I haven't watched any gameplay of it if that exists. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm going to wait for reviews to come out, say if it's any good. I hope it's good. I hope they don't fuck it up.
I feel like that's a big ask from Game Freak these days.
Well, the good news is Game Freak didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Bandai Namco who
Hey,
made
there is
it.
hope for it then.
Yeah, so there is hope. And it's not like a main game tied to a zillion other deadlines that all have to come out at the same time. So it's probably not going to be rushed either, like Sword and Shield was. That's the curse of Pokemon mainline is no matter how good they want to make it, it's got to come out at the same time as like the anime that's got to launch and all the merchandise and stuff, and all the shit that actually makes the brand more money than the video games do. Yeah, there's nothing quite like point blanking someone in the face with the bow. That's how bows were intended to be used. Yeah, 2020 and 2021 so far are quite the overachievers when it comes to just fuck ups on a global scale in every way. "2021 is a lot to live up to" as the sequel to 2020, but so far it looks like it might have it.
It's an auspicious start, let's say. So I went really out of my way to get DS4 Windows working so I could use the gyro controls with this thing, but they appear to not actually be working right now. So I might have to go back and figure out what's going on with that later.
Yeah, the gyro is really useful for like the aiming and stuff, and also there's like 2 shrines or something where you have to use it for some reason that they thought that was cool.
Yeah, those things. Hopefully we don't get there this time.
I mean, I guess being shrines, they are optional.
I mean, yeah, I ended up getting pretty good with the like gyro controls. Like I was like getting headshots off left and right. It's weirdly intuitive.
Yeah, it's like I Splatoon is the game that made me fall in love with gyro controls, and like honestly, it's as good as you're gonna get to mouse, good close as you're gonna get to mouse and keyboard with the console.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say about gyro controls, sometimes if things are gyro in too many aspects, it fucks me up. Because when I sit down to play games, I'm always like sitting at weird angles and like shuffling around, and I got like one leg over like around my neck or some shit, and the controller is fucking sideways, and so I can't hold anything still. Like whether I'm on a chair or couch, like I'm always like perpetually sitting with like a leg up, and
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
I'm really surprised that the cutscenes are working at 60 FPS. That's usually like
And the beast
yeah.
retains its
even more of an insane nightmare to get working. But
world will face its end.
fucking goddamn, man.
I don't know if I have 60 enabled on the stream. Oh, I've it. Oh, what? I guess I actually have quality options for you. Is that a change in Twitch? I thought Twitch like didn't let
You
people
must
change.
hurry,
Well, I
Lady,
mean, I'm a big shot on Twitch now, so obviously they
That's right.
include the
Yeah,
options for me.
before it
yeah.
is
So
too
I'm on
late.
1080p. I'm on Source
Shit, yeah.
now. All right. Yeah, it is 60 FPS now. I can tell the difference between before and after I changed that setting. Changed it from 480p 30.
It's buttery smooth, huh?
Yeah. I usually watch streams on just like who gives a shit quality, and because it's usually on my side monitor anyway. So it's like it's never going to be 1080 because if it's not full screen, then it's smaller.
Mm.
I'm going to put it on my 4K monitor for a while though, so it's actually bigger than 1080.
Oh.
Got to watch some 4K streams while I'm rolling in my caddy.
Calamity Ganon sounds like his name, like the name they would give him if they made like a Zelda Western, like a
Yeah, it
fucking
does.
12 shooter.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it'll do that someday. I mean, we had Link's crossbow training, so surely Ganondorf will have a gun someday.
This is a good game. It's the best 3D Zelda, I think is my stance on it.
Let's see. Let's ask user reviews on Metacritic.com. That's the authority right there. See, 97 Metascore, but you got to go in user reviews for the real opinions. Holy shit, they're all tens. Where's the zeros at? I was hoping. Where's the 0 out of 10? And it's just like why weapon break, Nintendo? Why you make weapon break? Don't make weapon good.
For real though, why make Weapon Break?
Yeah. All right, here's a 0 out of 10 review from Algoros. Everywhere new things to discover, amazing story and wonder shown graphic. Thanks, Nintendo. This could be the best game ever if the DLC are the last two present. That's a 0 out of 10 review.
It's funny, who's unfamiliar with how the Metacritic review text box works, I guess.
Yeah.
How do I make this guy walk faster? Oh, he was just walking 5 feet over here. Okay. We're going to see some bomb jumps. I'm gonna unlock the bomb glyph before we quit here, so maybe. Are bomb jumps a thing in Breath of the Wild? I
What?
forget. Bomb jumps?
I some way I think. I don't think you can use them for anything useful. The most of the tech I think is the shit like where you stasis something and you like hit it a lot until it turns red, and you stand on it and fly across the map.
Oh yeah, yeah, that stuff. Okay. Oop.
Yeah, maybe there are bomb jumps in this though. I'll admit to not remembering that. If there were, I certainly never made use of it in my 200 hours with this game. Ah, yeah, during GDQ. Yeah, maybe there's some speedrun tech for it then. I'm sure they've come up with something. I know people, like, a game this popular has a lot of people grinding the speedrun and trying to optimize it, so surely any bomb jumps will have been found by now. All right, here's a 0 out of 10 review by Omega Sun. Worst Zelda game ever. 15 FPS, 720p garbage. Boring combat system, no dungeons. Stamina meter and durability on weapons. Ugh. Graphics are like 10 years out of date. Half the characters have no voice acting. Nintendo's still stuck in 2001, I guess.
I will say the equipment breaking stuff still kind of makes me like a little upset.
I don't mind it. In fact, I think the game would be worse without it. Because suddenly, like, how do you reward somebody for fighting enemies in a giant open world map if you could just get the best weapon like 10 minutes, maybe like 2 hours in the game, and then it just never breaks.
I mean, like more limited use ammo stuff, right?
Yeah, I do think it would have been nice to be able to repair broken weapons.
Mm.
So if you get like the cool lightning sword, then you could like hold it in your inventory and repair it somewhere. The only weapons you can repair, I think, are like the legendary champion items that honestly aren't that good.
Mm.
But like, and the game just throws weapons at you, like especially later. Like late in the game, I was constantly getting rid of weapons because of how many the game gave me. Like I was throwing them at enemies and destroying them just to clear out inventory. So like you're never short on weapons except here at the very beginning.
EX, doesn't that mean it's a DLC chest? This thing?
I didn't play the DLC for this, so I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm guessing so.
I feel like that's what that means.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing that when I played the game, so it's probably a DLC thingy. The closest thing I did to DLC with this is I did do the thing where it like I don't know if it was a DLC or update, I forget. That lets you see hero's path and it shows you a line of where you walked on the map throughout the whole game.
Oh
I did
yeah.
that, but I didn't do like the trial island or whatever crap it adds, or use any of the new costumes or whatever. So I just did the hero path, and then if you want to count it as extras, I used amiibos a little bit to spawn items.
Can someone please do a check on when the Heroes Path thing was added to the game? Because if that showed up before, like, let's say November of 2019, that would make Breath of the Wild the very first Strand game,
Let's see.
preempting Death Stranding.
Oh man. Let's see. It was in the Master Trials DLC pack. I want to say it came out a month after the game did, but
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that way predates Death Stranding then. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fine. I remember buying it though, like pretty soon after finishing the game. Like I played this game pretty hard for like a month or so. I got 200 hours on it, and then the Hero's Path I bought, but I didn't use any other DLC. It's the only game in my life I've ever taken a day off from work to play. I took 2 days off, in fact.
Damn.
It's the most gamer use of time off I've ever done.
I feel like I end up taking off a day for a game release, maybe like once or twice a year. Like last year, I did it with Cyberpunk, but that did not end up working out the way I wanted it to.
One of my coworkers took like a week and a half off for Cyberpunk. I guess he likes it. He played it on PC though. He didn't play the shitty like PS4 version or whatever that like they were doing refunds and crap. I heard.
Yeah, they took that game off the PS4 store. Like, the Sony store. Period. Like, you cannot get that game on PlayStation anymore online.
Yeah, they really fucked up with that game. They shouldn't have tried to release it for so many platforms at the same time. Either stick with the old ones or commit fully to the new ones and say, like, sorry, anyone who had PS4 or Xbone, like sorry, buy the new thing or play it on PC. Like, we can't support all this shit at the same time. Like, who do you think we are? You think we're someone big? You think we're fucking CD Projekt Red over here? Nah, man.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's a 1 out of 10 review for this game by Fusser.
Lay it on me.
20 FPS or less in dock mode at 1080p. What the fuck, Nintendo? I'm sorry, WTF Nintendo is what it actually says. 350 USD? It's not optimized, is slow, takes a long time to load. This game is not perfect. Bad experience, with 5 exclamation marks after it. I'm waiting to find a user review that writes like the Donald Trump sad at the end of it.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, like that one kind of reminded me of it with the bad experience. I think we'd all agree that Donald Trump would have been a lot more likable if instead of being president, he just reviewed video games.
Oh my god. Gaming in the Trump years.
Yeah.
Forgot about these weird mummy dudes. Just these desiccated ass monks just hanging out underground.
Yeah.
Give me that orb. So, if you had 4 spirit orbs, would you trade them for stamina or health?
Let's see. Jeez. I feel like I'm going to say 3 stamina, 1 health, and therefore consider. Actually, Now, are we going to be considering here that you need like 4 of one to actually boost something? Like,
Now,
is this
sure.
all or nothing?
Let's say you have 16 spirit orbs.
Okay. I will. I will say. Yeah. In real life. Actually, in real life, I feel like I want to pick the boring answer and go 50-50. Like, I feel like I'm a little less than good at both of those, but like I don't suck at either of them. So. And I don't have the kind of, live fast, die hard, suck cock personality that would take advantage of, maximum stamina. Like drive fast car and, twerk, eat hot chip, and lie. I feel like I saw a post somewhere where this was meant to be the like some kind of separate timeline. I don't know. I always thought the Zelda timeline was bullshit that they made up after a million of the games came out already, just to shut people up who were speculating about there being a Zelda timeline.
Yeah, they seriously just throw it together as they go and like seat of their pants shit. Like none of this ties into anything. None of this makes any sense. It's all bullshit.
Yeah. They did it so they could market Skyward Sword as the first Zelda in the timeline.
Yes.
This is where it all began. Obviously, that call of obviously me calling the timeline bullshit excludes any that are pretty obvious direct sequels, like Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time, for example. Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past, you could obviously say those are related somehow. I don't know how they're related, but you could say they are. It's clearly the same world.
Yeah. Okay, what about ones like Wind Waker going into Link's Awakening? Because he has a boat in both of them.
Oh yeah. You know what? Definitely counts. Because it's Toon Link and Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks, and also I think he was in Toon Link in like one of the spin-off games. I'm going to say that all of those are definitely back to back story-wise. Why does Link have an iPhone?
Whoa. There's some. Hmm. So some of this is gonna look weird, like because the Cemu is like I forget how the technology works exactly, but like the first time you encounter certain effects, it's like making shaders for your specific setup on the fly for them. Does that make sense? And
Yeah,
then like
that's
saving
how
them for later.
that's how most modern emulators work for like newer consoles. Like I know Dolphin and stuff like that do the same thing. Though some of them I think have settings to like pre-cache all the shaders when you first start the game up.
Hmm.
I don't know all the details on that, but I know it's a thing with other
Yeah. So
emulators.
because see now that the teleport animation works fine. He didn't
Yeah.
just load his torso and then his face in his pants.
I think even for some emulators, like I think it was Citra on 3DS, where people were even like sharing shader packs that you could download to not have to deal with that. I don't know. But the answer to the question, why does Link have an iPhone? He's an Apple fanboy, always has been.
Yep. I mean, just look at him. Get your tell.
Yeah, it's for more information, see the sequel to Link's crossbow training called Link Waits in Line at the Apple Store.
Link crying in front of the Apple Store after his game's job died.
Yeah. Bonesy, you gotta hit the turbo button on your router and then change the quality to 1080p and it'll work.
So, yep, there's one.
You might need to use the hand crank also to give it some juice.
Tower.
Man, I love this feature. The one where you look around and like just plop landmarks down in the distance.
Yeah, it's sick. It's like the good version of those fucking Ubisoft open world games where you climb the thing and then instantly the map fills with a bunch of garbage that you never look at.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually really appreciate about this game how like even when you do fill in a map segment, it doesn't give you the landmarks on it. It just gives you map, and it is your job to still find stuff. My advice to this one, Bonesy, is just play it until you're tired of it. You don't need to finish. Like beating Ganon, especially in this game, is just a formality. Like Ganon is the tiniest portion of this game. He's there for people who feel like they need a cutoff point to really convince them, okay, I'm done with this game. But like, you don't have to fight. In fact, it's not even that good a fight. If you don't want to fight Ganon, just don't do it. Just play the cool exploration parts until you've had your fill. That goes for every video game, by the way. Don't force yourself to finish games if you've had your fill. Otherwise, you're going to burn out, and it'll leave a sour taste in your mouth forever, and you'll never want to go back to it. Most final dungeons and final bosses are trash.
Damn. Some truth bombs being dropped tonight.
Yeah. Especially in JRPGs, my favorite genre. I still admit that, like, yeah, those final dungeons in, like, old Final Fantasies, no thank you.
Yeah, man. This was a mistake. Can you deflect lasers with the bullshit starter shields, or do you need the fancy, like...
I think any shield works. Of course, you have to have perfect timing or your shield gets blown up.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna not do this. Bye.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Dragon Quest final bosses usually aren't that great. They're just kind of like big bad monster, and sometimes it's got like several phases, but they're not like super memorable for the most part. Like, none of them are like Sephiroth. Like, you're not going to find Sephiroth epic final boss in Dragon Quest. You're going to find big bad monster. It's, just a giant DBZ monster. And it just casts the move every turn that kills all your buffs. Dragon Quest VIII is lit though, yeah. I mean, the series as a whole is lit. My favorite part of Dragon Quest games usually is honestly like the beginning parts of it. I like the beginning where your options are limited and like leveling up feels big.
And do you feel like I had the most fun with 11 when I was like still getting party members regularly, like that sort of thing? Ooh, we got the bombs. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, I forgot we have regular bombs and then we have square bombs.
Oh yeah. It's like, guys, they probably, I wonder if they did like round bombs only at first, and then there were too many physics, like, guys, this bomb is shit because everything is a hill. You're like, well, guess we'll make a square one.
Shit, yeah. Oh no! Time to get rid of one of these tree branches, I guess. No, no more tree branches. Alright, time to get rid of Boko Club.
Yeah, Pop Tart Cannon. Are you talking about the dual Magus fight in 8, like halfway through? Because yeah, I see what you're saying there. Like the overall tone of the game kind of changes after that. It's not, you don't have the one real villain anymore.
Oh.
Pity,
Yep.
pity, such a pity. That's what he always said, I think. Yeah, the evil staff that just kind of changes hands a bunch of times. I like when the dog has it, and it's the evil dog.
Alright, we were talking about 11 and party members. Have I ever talked with you about why I think the last guy who joined your party in 11 is low-key the guy who's maybe mostly more... like, not as responsible for everything bad that happens in the game as the actual end, like the actual evil last boss, but like pretty fucking responsible for all the bad shit that happens?
No, you haven't. So, all right, let's talk about DQ11 spoilers. Cover your ears for a moment.
Yeah, so the
All
last
right,
guy...
let's talk about Hendrik.
Yeah, fucking Hendrik, man. He's such a fucking dipshit. First of all, okay, so, like... I mean, obviously, like, you're not supposed to like him because, like, he spends the first, like... I don't know, what is that, 20, 30 hours of the game being an asshole and, like, trying to fucking kill you? Yeah. And then you find out, like, immediately after that he was a complete fucking dipshit. Like, he let the princess run away, right? First, like, she just fucking ran off, never to be heard from for the next decade. And in that same time, the king, who he's supposed to be, like, protecting, was being corrupted by his best friend, right? Like, the captain of the guard. So he's just completely fucked up. He was asleep at the wheel for 20 fucking years. And literally, like, hundreds, maybe thousands of people died, and the kingdom fell to ruin because this guy fucking sucks at his job so bad.
Yeah, he's just chasing you around. He's like, "What you up to, Darkspawn?"
Like, such a retard. I mean, just idiot. Awful character. Like, I didn't want to use him because he fucking sucks so bad. Every other party member in that game, though, great. Fantastic character. I love them all.
Yeah, agreed.
I
was gonna say I did use him some. I mean, he's really, really strong. So yeah, I used him some. But
yeah, I eventually started using him just because. He was the one who uses great swords, I guess. I guess he's got some pretty powerful skills too. I actually don't really remember what he did at this point, but it was just like, yeah, I guess you have to just find whatever, go get killed by this boss. I don't care.
Yeah. So you were saying the twins?
Oh yeah. So like, I mean, just talking about how like I like all the characters in that game, like their introduction, like they're like the part where they actually join the party, like that part sticks in my head maybe more than anything else in the game. Like just the two of them doing their little pledge to protect what's his name. Like that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's like they like press their hands together. I like how a lot of the like cinematography with them at that point is like, you know, kind of focused on their height difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like Veronica will be standing and Serena will be like on her knees or something.
I was pretty surprised when they just straight up fucking killed off Veronica for like the whole second act of the game. Like I really did not expect them to like commit to that hard.
Yeah. By the way, DQ11 spoilers for a few seconds ago. Cover your ear if you don't want to hear that. Yeah, that was wild. They did that, and the way they executed the stuff that followed that, I think, was well done. Maybe like Act 3, maybe a little less so, but like Act 2, I thought was done really well
Even like
in
the start
that
of Act 3,
regard.
where like here's literally an exact save state from where you were at the
Yeah,
point that all the shit went shit.
yeah.
Or at least, or not an exact save state. Like you kept your levels, I think, but not your. Wait, what? I forget. Did you keep your levels or just your inventory?
Yeah, it was like I think it was you only keep your level, and you the inventory is eventually given back to you, or it's something like that. Anyway, I know what you're talking about though. It's like you go back and you still have like the dark sword and crap.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved that segment. Like the first few hours of Act 3 where the story plays out differently was awesome.
I should have got my Switch shirt.
Oh
Ballin'.
damn, they put a Nintendo Switch shirt in this game. Wow.
The way it was meant to be played.
Yeah. I played this on Wii U. No regrets.
It's my understanding that both versions of the game pretty much ran exactly the same.
Yeah. It was a Wii U game that eventually they're like, guys, Wii U's not doing so hot. What are we going to do with this really, really good Zelda game we're making? We're gonna just let it languish on the Wii U. So I think that's what happened with that one. Pop Tart Can says, can we talk about how a whole arc in DQ8 was hot redhead party member has boobs?
Sounds like a pretty good arc to me.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know what I expected.
Game over.
Wonder where the last save was.
I think this game autosaves a lot.
Ah, yep, there we go. Okay, everything's fine.
If I remember correctly, even keeps like 5 sequential autosaves or something in case you need to go back just like a tiny bit further. I think it did something like that.
I need to be going like way in this direction. I'm gonna turn off the compass or the mini map spinning because that's really bothering me. Fix north. There, perfect. Much better.
Yeah, I prefer it the way you changed it as well. I don't like the mini map just like constantly spinning around.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to get oriented.
Mm.
When it's spinning like that.
So you're saying, hey, so what's up?
I was gonna ask, do you prefer your mini map to rotate or not?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. No, having it fixed helps. It also helps you subconsciously because like you remember, you have a better grasp of north and stuff like that when like you could look at the map and you know, okay, your yellow, blue, red icons are all west.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think your mental map of the game you build as you play it is probably enhanced by keeping that fixed orientation.
For sure.
Next time I play either this game or the sequel when it comes out, though, I'm going to do the UI without the mini map and stuff. I'm going to try that.
Oh shit,
They call it pro mode in this game. I'm actually going to do that next time I play one of these.
I don't know if I'm pro enough for pro mode.
It's a true test of the map design and like landmarks and stuff. Like you really have that succeeds only if the map is designed in a way where enough stuff is memorable. I think this game probably does that. I think I probably could have played this on pro mode. I wish I had, honestly. But, you know, hindsight, like they say, is 2020.
Hmm.
I don't understand why I picked that number. All right. Here's a 3 out of 10 review from Papa John's 0369. Good things. Epic music. Grass looks great. Cooking. Combat on horse. Bad things. Frame drops. Fog everywhere. It's too easy. Weapons lose durability too fast. Bow is OP. Copy-pasted enemies will change colors. DLC. $360 to play Zelda. Nothing to do. Story is too short. Exploration is boring. Locked content behind amiibos. Zelda's eyebrows are too manly. Link needs to dress as a woman to progress in this game.
Is that under pros or cons?
That's under bad things. Yeah, that concludes the review by Papa John's 0369. So we know he's a real manly man.
It's living up to the Papa John name.
Yeah. He complimented the grass though, so he knows what's good.
Sure. You know what? Decent grass.
Yeah. It's like, yo, dude, these grass graphics out of this world. They are some powerful eyebrows, for sure.
No. Damn it.
Well, you broke your traveler's sword, but look at that gigantic sword you just made for yourself. Oh, it fell down into the void. Never mind.
There we go. Oh, dude, you used the woodcutter's axe to cut wood.
Damn.
They thought of everything.
I must be a genius.
What's up, biatch? Fuck. Let's see.
This game is 45 pages of user reviews, and each page is like 50 reviews or something. It's crazy.
Oh my god. Everyone's got opinions.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. So I will say that for all the problems I have with the game, one of the reasons I like it so much is I really feel that this open world that they've made is maybe the best open world in any video game ever. Like, it's just it's so well designed.
Yeah, it's a great world. It's got, all kinds of cool vistas and biomes. Landmark design is good. Like, even a lot of like little areas manage to be memorable. I think also the verticality. I think being able to just climb anything really adds a lot to this game.
Mm.
Like, I think part of what makes areas memorable is that you can always make your own path somewhere.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to like embrace the meme of like Skyriming your way up a mountain, but like incorporating that into actual game and world design.
Yeah. Didn't they actually say something like, see that mountain? You can climb it in like one of the preview, like E3 or something.
For Breath of the Wild or for Skyrim? Because that was definitely a Skyrim thing.
I think Breath of the Wild might have said that too. I don't remember. But...
That's beautiful.
Oh no, Metacritic, HTTP error 504.
I know.
Okay, I refreshed it and it loaded.
Oh, thank God. More takes.
Yep. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a whole page of positive reviews. We can't have that.
Boo.
Next page. Their site's loading kind of slow. I must be hitting it hard with on my occasional page loads.
Mm. Oh no, I lost my Switch shirt. I just noticed. The one that I got right before the game over.
Oh no,
Oh
that's
no!
yeah.
Oh, there it is. Thank God. Phew, I'm still on brand.
Most of the reviews are either 10 or 7. I'm not after those. I'm after the one. I'm after like 0s and 1s and 3s.
I feel like 10 and 7 is like the way that good games are reviewed, right? Because it's like either it's the best game you've ever played, or it's 7, which is like average for good games, right? It's like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
good game, but it's not the best game ever. That sort of thing.
Yeah. 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 Average for good games is the way to put it, because most games that anyone is going to write a review for is probably good.
Yeah.
Like people aren't people aren't reviewing just like random shovelware like Barbie pukes at her wedding or whatever. like like you're not IGN's not gonna pick that one up. That's not worth their time. No one's gonna click on it.
I would click on Barbie.
Yeah,
I
I mean, maybe that bullshit example I came up with off the top of my head would get clicked on. Maybe I should be making games. I don't know, but yeah, Pop Tart Cannon makes a good point there. Actually, always read the Amazon 3-star reviews. Those tends to be the ones where like, okay, it's good, it does what it needs to do, but here's some problems with it you should know about. So yeah, I think I know what you're getting at with that.
Now climb the ball. I know, I can climb it.
I think also with Metacritic, people pick like a really high or low score because they want their score to be as heavy on the average as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like they try to, rather than giving the score they think it deserves, they try to steer the average to where they think it should be. And so people will say like, yeah, this game is good, but it's overrated, and give it a 0 when they really think it deserves an 8.
It's just like gamers to gamify the systems like that.
Yeah. I should just sort this by user score. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, here's a 0 out of 10 review by Fusion Ha. Boring, uninspired game. Don't listen to fanboys praising this terrible game because they want to justify their purchase of bad console. But mark my words, this game will be forgotten in a year. Review written June 13th, 2017.
And he was right.
Yep.
Games never heard from again.
All right, 0 out of 10 from COD Athlete 1. Do not waste your money on this game, and do not buy a Nintendo Switch. The Switch is already very underpowered, has no games, many design flaws, and is just a piece of crap gimmick for 5-year-olds and nostalgia neckbeards. Anyway, Breath of the Wild is a piece of beep game. He wrote 4 asterisks, actually.
Incredible.
I wish someone would write beep. Anyway, you'll be running around killing people in a bland-ass field for hours and get bored right away. It is extremely repetitive and boring, with 0% action going on. If you want a good game worth around $60, go buy COD, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, or literally anything else on a good console. Xbox or PS4 that has a game library. Instead of running around in a huge field, play anything else. Thank you, COD Athlete 1.
I like how it doesn't specify which card. Just like, any of them. Any of them will do. It's fine. Just
Yeah.
fucking get on it.
Go to Walmart, say, all right, lay it on me, your biggest, fattest COD, whatever you got.
I'm out of arrows. I wonder if this works. No. Mother. Come here, arrow boy. There. Oh, right. I forgot you can't rev the torch out. This is gonna take a while. So, if I recall correctly, there should be a bearded old man somewhere around here who gives you some warmth clothes, but I forget where he is. I feel like he's like way over here, like on this side of the plateau, like he's around here somewhere. So,
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe these bokoblins you're approaching know the answer.
maybe, yeah. Let's go interrogate them. Hey. Oh, my torch broke. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen. Okay, so I think to deal with the cold area, you have to have some kind of warmth thing, like either the warmth clothes or the warmth meals.
Yeah.
And I think the only cooking pot is the one next to the starting shrine. So let's just teleport back there real quick. There we go. Away we go.
0 out of 10 by D. Griffiths. I love this game so much. I would recommend this for everyone. This game is absolutely amazing. I wish I could read the reviews that are in Russian. I need to Google Translate some of these, see if they're funny. I feel like anything in Russian is funny.
Yeah, just inherently. So there is not a cooking pot here, which is unfortunate. Damn. So you have to have a pot before you can cook things. I'm stumped. Maybe you can just cook the peppers and have them kind of work as a heat thing. Let's see. Hold. Let's drop that here and see if that cooks. Nope. Charred pepper. Oh, it's less spicy. Damn. Okay. It's not what I was hoping for. Damn. Alright. I'm just gonna brute force it then, I guess. Let's see. So I think I need to go around this way and then up this way, and I think that'll get me where I need to go. fuck back here.
Okay, here's a 4 out of 10 by Abyss123.
Mm-hmm.
This game makes me partially sick. The enemies are the enemies are the same. The bosses are stupidly repetitive. Oh no, there is another Ganon. Wow, how very original. The amount the amount of weapons is awesome, but they break in like 4 seconds. Why is the Force in this game? It's not Star Wars.
Why is the Force in this game? What is he talking about?
I mean, I don't know, but I trust Abyss123 when he says the Force is in this game.
I used to have the timing down for the thing where you like let go of the stamina button right as the wheel totally runs out and it refills a little bit, but I have completely lost that timing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I fucking wish I could do it, but I just can't do the join command anymore.
Maybe the 60 FPS patch made it harder.
Maybe. Who can say? Okay, you need to fuck off. Oh shit, that does a lot of damage. Go, 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 go. It's surprising to me that when a weapon breaks, the game doesn't just automatically assign you a new weapon. Like you have to go back into the quick select and pick another one. That feels weird to me.
Yeah, I kind of get that, and I also kind of get them doing it how they did, because like, how many times if it did that for you, how many times would you just roll with the weapon it gave you and not instead switch that weapon for a different one?
I mean, I don't know, that would give you some inventory management to do, right? Like you would have to figure out, okay, well this weapon breaks, I'm probably going to want to use this one next, right? So I want to make sure that this is separate from like the bullshit ones, like the rods and the leaves and all that stuff.
Man, you just made me glad your idea is not in the game. When you said inventory management, I'm like, ooh.
Let's see if there's any goodies in here. No. Focus. Hey, what is that? Roasted bass!
Oh yeah.
Roasted bass! I feel like... I'm not sure if I brought this up last time I was playing the game, but there's a line from Harvey Birdman where their... what was it? Their Evil Knievel character has, like, a doctor's slip where he said that he fractured his ass. See, it says it right here, fractured ass! That's something I think of every time I see roasted bass in this game. Oh no, I forgot the peppers.
I never actually saw Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law. I did watch regular Birdman as a kid, though, the one where he's just a shitty 80s superhero. But I never watched the funny show they made based on him later on.
Attorney at Law retroactively justifies Harvey Birdman's existence as a cartoon back in the 70s.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure back in the day it was just like a completely worthless like Hanna-Barbera superhero cartoon like all the other ones, but the Turning Out Law is really amazing.
Yeah.
I
Let me
think it
look
still holds
up.
up too. I feel like I watched it fairly recently, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah, geez, I looked up the original Birdman out of curiosity, and it's actually from the 1960s.
Oh my god.
It's even older than I thought it was. See you later, Pop Tart Cannon.
Yep, farewell. All right, hopefully that should be enough.
Spicy fruit and mushroom mix. I wonder what that actually tastes like.
Probably like a little sweet and a little savory, and a little
Yeah.
spicy. I
I'm
would
sure
fuck
there's
with some.
YouTube channel.
Oh,
I was just-
sorry, what?
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's YouTube channels out there where people like cook the things from this game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it totally feels like a thing that exists.
Yeah.
So I think that hill right there is where the old man is. Just have to get to it without dying. Oh shit! I take a lot of damage when you're in the water. Oh fuck! 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 God damn. Okay, and I don't have the water freezing one yet, so this is gonna be even harder than. Okay, wait, no, nope. I forgot. I got that right there. So chat on this. Get rid of this. Don't need it. Switch this out for this. Perfect. Nope. Oh.
I'm not going to read this review because it's long, but I want to point out that the first phrase of this review is in response to Boogie 2988. I think he's like that like fat guy from the Funny Gifts or whatever YouTuber that.
Oh god, that
apparently-
guy. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's who that is.
maybe.
I think his name was Boogie. He turned out to be like a douchebag or something. I don't know. I just thought it was funny that someone was responding to someone in a Metacritic review. I'm going to Google that name now and see if that's actually like the guy. Yeah, it is.
Great. When I hear the name Boogie, I immediately think of. Oh man, this is almost too gross to say on the stream, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I have to live with this memory. That guy had all of his teeth removed because he fucking ate candy every single fucking day, so his teeth turned into like little caramel corns. And there's a picture of him just holding a bag of all of his ex teeth, and they
Wow.
fucking look completely fucking disgusting. It is haunting. That photo made me go to the dentist for the first time in like 5 years. I was like, you know what? I think I need to make some changes to my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes you see something and you're just like, how do I be the opposite of that?
Exactly. Like somebody who's just living their worst life in a way that you just cannot get on with.
Yeah, killing themselves online for those YouTube bucks. You know,
Yes. Man, just so bad.
yeah.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Motherfucker.
You about got punked right now.
Yeah. Owned. I thought for a second that that swing was going to be wide enough to hit one of the bomb barrels, but that was not the case. Although I don't know if just a sword strike can set these things off, but I also don't really want to find out right now. Actually,
You'll find out later by accident when it's much more inconvenient.
Okay, I'm gonna say no. Oops. Let's see. Food. Spice food. Nope. Oh no. Skeletons! Alright, fuck it. I really hope I'm right about the old man being on this hill over there in the distance, because I don't know if I have enough cold resistance food to make it back here. There we go.
I mean, if you get to the shrine, then you can make a warp point out of it, right?
Oh yeah, okay, shit. I should do that then.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember what clothing you're talking about. I don't remember if I had it before going up here or not. Like, I might have been in the same situation you're in, where I'm just, learning the food mechanics as a way to get up here safely.
Hmm. Oops, no, I didn't want to get it in yet. Damn it. Shit. Alright. I'm going to not finish this shrine, because I'm afraid it might, like, trigger a flag and make him not be in the place where he gives you the cold gear anymore. So I'm gonna just immediately leave. Okay. So heading down this way. Nope. Careful, Link. Kind of not sticking that dismount there.
Zero out of 10 by Daylight Jackson. Nowhere near as good as it should have been. Poor graphics, un-Zelda-like gameplay, no dungeons, voice acting. Like actual real voice acting. Do not buy this game.
Voice acting is a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be up here. There he is. You sneaky bastard. Give me them
Ho
shits.
ho ho, he says.
Breathtaking view. Sweet. Got it. Alright, back down the mountain. Let's go. Hup. And I feel like I never did the shield sliding thing in the proper game, because, like, the paraglider is so much more useful for doing the same thing.
Oh, you missed out then. Shield surfing is very fun, and I used it constantly. And while I had to, I could never like get rid of enough weapons, I was always low on shields. I used shield surfing a ton. Like even when it wasn't optimal, sometimes I used it just because I liked using it. There's a lot of areas where it's surprisingly useful, like the desert, for one.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because the way the desert is that besides having a slick surface for the sand, it also has a lot of dunes, where like there's a lot of downhill space in the desert. Like just go like if you make sure to be on the downhill side of any dune you're on, you can actually go pretty fast through the desert using shield surfing.
Cool.
Also,
another thing this game totally stole from Death Stranding is being able to slide down hills like that.
Yeah, totally. I want it to be known that, by the way, that I was totally talking with my hands and like gesturing down to the side as I was doing that. Sometimes I catch myself doing that on voice chat. It's like, wait, shit.
Yeah, it's okay. I was piping your webcam through to the stream the whole time, so it's all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My VTuber avatar didn't mimic my motions, so it's good.
Is 2021 the year that we make you VTuber personas? Is it
might
finally
be,
time?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make my own live 2D and hit the big time.
I forget what the last slot on the Sheikah slate is. Is that the camera?
Open like, what's the list again?
Bomb, magnets, stasis.
Yeah,
Cranus.
yeah. There's the camera thing. I think you get it at the Kakariko village.
That mechanic right there with the Watergate thing is something that shows up in the Zora Temple that I completely fucking forgot about in the, I don't know, 25 to 30 hours between this temple and the Zora dungeon. So that one took me a really fucking long time to figure out.
I think I read all the good, bad reviews at this point. I've been looking through them more. The problem with a lot of bad reviews on Metacritic is it's actually a good review, but they gave it a 0 for some reason.
It's weird that it defaults to 0.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Maybe they just like don't get the scale, or maybe they're like trying to bring the average down. I don't know what they're doing. They're probably not too bright anyway. Like they're writing user reviews on Metacritic, so like we haven't exactly sent our finest.
It's true. Have you ever written a public review that went up somewhere?
Like for any, I feel like I might have written like 1 or 2 reviews on Amazon. Other than that, I don't know. And then I think I wrote like 2 old ones on like POS back in like 2002 or something. I think I reviewed a couple games back then, but like that was on my own website and not some big public website. I don't think I've really gone into that. And then I've made.
Was there like a proper reviews section on POS at some point? Because I feel like I've never seen one of those. So that must have been from ages and ages ago.
Yeah, there was. Not for terribly long, but there was. We did everything.
It's the ultimate website,
Yep.
and it still is.
Yeah. And then the only other contributions of note really is I've done like 2 or 3 things for GameFAQs. And then I made Game Shark codes for a while.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there was, and even if on a few occasions wrote up little documents detailing like where certain things are in the RAM for certain games.
Well,
I was big into Game Shark hacking for a little while. That was a long time ago now, though.
which games were you researching?
Mostly Game Boy Advance stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what all games it was. I think I did some of the Mega Man Zero games. There might have been a few others. I think Castlevania Harmony and Dissonance I did. Yeah, I liked making Game Shark codes. It was kind of neat.
Yeah, the Game Shark's like the address finder thing is like a really cool system. It's same thing that Cheat Engine works off of, right? Thing where you
Yeah,
just like set a value and then it watches it changes every time, that sort of thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's just cool.
And then, of course, I made a save editor for Fire Emblem Fates, which is the most recent, I guess, gaming-related thing I've made for the greater internet, which was fun to make. I eventually burned out on it, not least of which that 80% of people who posted in the GBA temp thread I made would fucking like never read the OP. They would complain that something's broken. They would never upload their save file. They would never say what's wrong. They would just be like, it doesn't work. It'd say nothing. There were like 2 people though that luckily they were extremely helpful, and they like actually like lurked they hung out in the thread, and they were constantly telling these dipshits like, look, I don't know. Like there were people helping me out in my thread, which I enjoyed. So shout outs to those people if you're watching this stream for some reason.
It's always good to see a community come together to yell at dipshits.
Yeah, exactly. Also, part of the burnout was just that I was the only one really doing research on the structure of the save file past a certain point. Like it's a lot of thankless reverse engineering work. Looking at a giant mess in a hex editor and figuring out which thing is which. Especially considering the save file changes size in certain spots. That's annoying. So you can't even rely on address X always being value Y. Yeah, the save file is dynamically sized. It was a fun project, programming project though.
Yeah, sounds cool.
I also made a really tiny save editor for Bravely Second because I wanted to unlock all the jobs for myself in that game. I actually made that on the web, so you go to I think it's superman.net/r/savely second. And if you upload your save file, you could click a button and it masters all jobs for everybody.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. It also unlocks the jobs that you don't already have. I didn't end up doing anything with it, but like I thought it was neat for a little while to just see all the different jobs and everything without having to grind it up myself.
So the way that game works, do you lock yourself out of the old jobs when you pick that branching path thing? Like, are they just locked out for the save file?
No. You have a chance. What it is in the second half of the game, like after the twist, so to speak. You have chances to get all the ones you missed.
Okay.
Like Bravely Default, Bravely Second also has a twist.
I see.
It's less stupid than Bravely Defaults.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, so you don't you're not replaying the same chunk of the game 4 times
Thank
in
God.
Bravely Second. Such a cool idea, but they executed it just so stupidly.
Then default or second? Oh shit.
Default.
Oh no, Link. Link.
Like I think that time loop thing could have been really cool if they executed it well, but they didn't. They kind of just made the cutscenes be like the same every time, and you still have to actually fight the bosses, and they're the same, but with more stats or something. And it's just like, eh.
It's really just the last loop where they like remix the bosses or whatever, right? And they're like teaming up with each other.
Yeah, and that's the good part of it. Like, and that's the only reason I say that it's still kind of decent for certain people is if you like the gameplay challenge of it. The boss fights in the last couple loops are good, where you fight like several of the asterisk people at the same time. Like, those are some pretty good boss fights. But you have to go through a lot of boring bullshit to get to it.
Oh, it's just over here.
Hopefully, Bravely Default 2 has its head up its ass a little bit less than Bravely Default 1 did. And it results in a better game.
Here's
Though,
hoping.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Bravely Default, until the twist, though, I think it's a great game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I
so
mean, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, so really just make Bravely Default again, but like don't do the stupid shit. And there you go. You did it.
Yeah. I still need to finish second. I got, let's say, I feel like I didn't make it tremendously far, but I got, I feel like I got like 10 hours in, 20 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put it down for Yakuza.
Yeah.
Let's get more hearts. I'm dying a lot.
Yeah, what I did in this game is I buffed my hearts until I got to like 6 hearts total. And then I went stamina every other upgrade until I maxed stamina.
Yeah, max stamina seems pretty fucking important, but also I'm dying.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like the first few hard upgrades are big because it's the difference between taking, 2 hits and 3 hits to die or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you start adding more hearts and it's not actually a practical change in your health.
Especially
Whereas
like around the time you start getting access to like better armors, like, especially the knight set or whatever, which has like super huge defense.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas every stamina upgrade is a noticeable boost in the amount of climbing or running you could do.
Shit. No.
Damn, the old man beat you up here.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am.
You're gonna have to be faster than that to beat me, Koopa the Quick.
I was
Oh shit, it's King Rome.
the last ruler of Hyrule.
Damn, didn't he have an empire or something?
The great calamity was merciless.
I still gotta finish Age of Calamity. I started it and I was so hyped for that game, but it came out at a time when it wasn't in the mood for Warriors, so I never got that far in it.
Since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation.
It kind of bothers me when flashbacks use like sepia tone and like shitty old film filters for settings that does not apply to at all.
Yeah.
Like say like flashbacks like in a game that takes place now, flashback or a movie even flashback to like the 80s and like it looks like this bullshit. It's like we had color back then.
It's like long time ago this morning.
Excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered
When I was but a wee lad.
made by the hands of our distant ancestors.
I do
Ooh,
that's a
that's a good-
flashback.
These relics,
It might be a flash forward, yeah. That's-
piloted by warriors,
Because he's using the past tense.
found the gods, an army of mechanical
But
soldiers.
what if the past is in the future? Ever thought of that?
This coincided with ancient legends.
The only visual cue they need is the like wavy screen effect and that sound effect from Arthur.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using
What they need is just a giant caption on the screen that constantly tells you like when it gives you says like, you know, 8 minutes ago, like just plastered on the screen so that you know it's in the past.
Yeah, the fucking chronometer from Chrono Trigger. Just like constantly
Yeah.
telling you exactly what date and
Yeah.
time everything takes place in.
65 million BC.
of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify.
We selected
their
3
unique
skilled individuals and 1 arrogant douchebag.
The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
Just kidding, Rivali. I love you.
But nay,
So is Link also a pilot?
Ganon was cunning.
Is the Master Cycle his divine beast?
Yes. As of right now, yes. We have written it into canon during this stream.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that motorcycle. I don't know when it happens, but I'm very excited. Fucking
That
cruising
was-
through
that
the high roll at 60 frames per second on that fucking thing is gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
Seize control
That was DLC, I think. I never got to use that.
It was.
against us.
I wish the DLC for this game had come out a little bit sooner after release, just because, like, by the time the DLC came out, I was like wrapping up the game. I had put in 200 hours, so I was like, yeah, I've seen the whole world. I found all the shrines. I'm good.
The kingdom of Hyrule was devastated.
Yeah, I had definitely set the game down by then.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Yeah, the sound effect for Link to the Past traveling between Light and Dark World would also be a very good time travel sound effect,
The fate of Hyrule
which I'm not about to imitate it or attempt to imitate it, but we all know exactly what sound effect that is.
Don't worry, I got you.
Princess was my
There we go.
daughter,
Immaculate.
my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end.
It was DLC, and you would have to beat all the bosses, then beat them again in the DLC quest, and then do the secret Divine Beast and beat. Oh yeah, they added a new Divine Beast or something to that.
Oh my god, I thought he was trolling. Oh my god.
No, I remember hearing that. I never did it. I don't know. Maybe someday. Dig out the Wii U from the cardboard box it's currently living in and dust off the gamepad.
So, did the Master Cycle show up in that Mario Kart game first, and then they wrote it into canon in this game, or in the DLC? Is that how that worked?
I don't know what order those came in. It is in Mario Kart, though. You're right about that.
Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to.
Yeah, I don't know if the Mario Kart Master Cycle came first.
But I am powerless here. You must save her.
The Master Cycle is a fucking great name and concept. It's
Mhm.
They should do more with that in the future.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all.
I want to
That's the
fucking
direction they need to take for the sequel to this. Is just go like full on, ancient technology stuff like that.
yeah. They descend that cavern, that dusty old shitty Dark Souls staircase from the trailer, and then they open a door and it's fucking Midgard.
That you make to one of the villages.
Then Link fights a boss on a motorcycle.
Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map.
Yeah, it's like I heard there was that
Precise location
the
of Kakariko
extra
Village.
divine beast. I think they also added
Elder
like
pass
a
between summits
a
of the
typical
Demon
pit
Peace.
of 100 trials style dungeon
Follow the road
thingy.
as it proceeds.
I think they added something like that. I don't know what else they added. And then there was like other costumes and crap they added that I never. There was like a Korok mask or something that lets you find Koroks, but I never used that. The only thing I used the DLC for, like I said earlier, was the hero's path because I wanted to see the insane line I took to beat the game. Oh, nice! You can power up the Master Sword by doing the challenge.
Oops. Alright, let's get rid of that real quick. Goodbye, shittiest Bokobo. Alright, so this is gonna be shorter than usual, but I think this is a good stopping point for now. Just about to
Yeah.
get the game opened up, so...
Yeah, I was gonna leave at 9 anyway if you didn't stop before too long.
I think I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can of it on stream, because I think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think I really haven't played a lot of this game. I feel like I'd maybe explore like half the map, but it would be fun to like just do the whole fucking thing on stream.
Yeah, or at least like explore the parts you didn't do last time. Like if you said you ignored the Gerudo area last time, then maybe do it this time.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes. We'll go from there. I'm not sure when we get on stream again. At latest, probably Tuesday, but maybe we'll see what happens before then. But yeah, stay tuned for more graphical enhancements next time, because I'm definitely going to try to get Reshade to work, because I saw a very, very promising trailer. So we'll see how that goes.
Gonna download the nude mod.
Probably not.
I mean, I don't know that exists, but I'm sure it does.
There is a lot of support for the Linkle mod.
Yeah.
If one chooses to go down that dark rabbit hole, they might find what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm sure it's out there.
Okay, but I think that'll do for now. Thanks for joining me, Soap. This is fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Yep. Later.